All right, we are live. Sorry about the scoreboard and the times at the moment. We are just waiting on a scoreboard, and then we're good to go. The anthems are on at the moment. Oh, I need new tonic. That one's horrible. Not the most pleasant thing in the world. So that's Italy's anthem done. I hope Italy put in a better performance than last weekend against England. But I want to see a Mark Hansen hat-trick. He's my captain for my fantasy league team, and he's also just amazing. Right. Let's take a look at the teams. Ireland versus Italy. So the lineups for Ireland: the front row, Porter, Sheehan, and Furlong. Second row, Byrne and Baird. And back row, Omani, Van der Fleer, and Doris. Doris is a really good player, and he's in my team as well as Furlong. I think it's just like, and then 9-10, Gibson, Park, and Carberry. 12-13 combination of Henshaw and Ringrose. And then the back three, James Lowe, Mark Hansen, and the debutant, Lowry. All right, lining up for Italy. In the front row, Fischetti, Lucchesi, and Ceccarelli. I think that's how you say the name. And then in the second row, Canoni and Rosa. And the back row, Pettinelli, Halafihi. Yep, Halafihi. And then the captain at number 7, Lamaro. Actually, really promising player for Italy. He's been really good, actually. One of their kind of standouts in the competition so far. At 9, we've got Varney. At 10, he's constantly getting better, Garbisi. 12, Marin. 13, Brex. And then 11, Ioani. Definitely their best player of the competition so far. 14, Bruno is back in the side, which is really good. He's a good player. And then 15, Padovani. So I reckon, I don't think this will be as bad as people think or have been predicting. But, I mean, I don't see Italy winning, that's for sure. I think it's just damage control from them at this point. But we'll see. The games yesterday, I was so close to my match prediction score for France versus Scotland. The score was 36-17, and I predicted 31-17. So I was really close there. And I wasn't far off England-Wales either. I predicted 28-18, and it was 23-19. What did I predict for this game? Now I need to figure out what I predicted for this one. Give me a second. I think I can. Oh, hang on, there it is. For this game, I predicted 47-15 to Ireland. All right. Hey, 6 people. Nice. Welcome in. I've got a much better setup now. I'm sitting in my sitting room, got my laptop in front of me, and the rugby on the TV. So much better than how I've been doing it in the past. Also, sorry if the studio is looks like it's flashing a bit. I honestly have no idea how to stop that. I'm just trying not to look at it because it's giving me an epileptic fit at this point. So Ireland are on the pitch and ready. Italy in a huddle. And then kickoff is momentarily. Garbisi's got the ball.
As Brian said, even in defeat in Paris, there are many aspects of that performance to show this as a team.
And so we'll have Ireland on the left. So the 0 on the left. Italy will be on the right. Hopefully we'll get a scoreboard soon, though. Just waiting for Steve to get home. Game is kicking off. 3, 2, 1.
Italy get us started.
All right. Italy kick into the 22s, cleaned up by Ireland quite quickly, and they've come out of the 22. Gibson Park to Baird, I think, or Byrne. No, Byrne wears the Ty Byrne wears the scrum cap. Gibson Park box kicks taken in well by what was his name? What's the fullback's name again? Italy on the attack already, doing well. Garbisi off to Ioane, chips through, but he's kicked out on the full. That's unfortunate. Right, okay, so Padavani, that's right, Padavani. Also, chuck some messages in the chat. Let me know what you think your prediction for the score is. My prediction is 47-15. No, 47-15. Ireland go off the back of the line out to Ringrose. There's Mark Hansen in his white scrum cap. And Doris goes through the line and then tackled. Hansen's got the ball. It's bounced back behind him, but Hansen is going off on a little bit of a run here. Tackled by the forwards. Oh, this is good from Ireland. Lowry breaks the line and then tackled from behind. Oh, and that's James. Oh, instead of knocking it on, James Lowe managed to kick it off the floor. But Ioane's got it now. Sorry, no, that's Bruno.
Just his fifth cap with Roland Keller sadly out of the tournament, injured to get that shoulder problem in Paris. And encouraging signs there for Ireland, cutting through, finding the space.
So Italy have a chance to clear their lines. They do so. It goes down to Carberry. Lowry on his debut, running back, but is scragged by Lamara. This is good from Ireland. They're setting some phases. Gibson Park out to Mark Hansen. Puts a little kick through. That's to Padavani, who clears from his inside his own 22. He clears almost up to halfway.
Maybe from an Irish perspective, saying that they need to attack the middle third. I think that's an ominous opening from an Irish perspective. The ability just to let the ball do the work, the soft hands, the little, and it's not even intricate passing, it's just simple catch and pass, really opening up this Italian team. What I'm really surprised about was how narrow that Italian defence was. Against England, I thought their defence had really improved.
The referee's called time off.
Right across the field,
so that
get dragged in when there was a half break.
Ringrose can get some attention. He's already got some blood. I think he's got a cut on his eyebrow. I know what that's like. I got a bad one of those at university when I was playing rugby. And so, the blood replacement, Hume will come on quickly for Ringrose. We'll go off and get some medical attention. Time back on. Ireland go to the line out. It's at the back of the line out now with Sheehan. That's right. I need to remember these players' names. Ireland tend to struggle once people overhype them. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Mark Hansen is one hell of a player. I really hope he gets a hat trick because he's my captain in my team. Playing with some speed here. Byrne takes on 2 tackles. Is pushed back a little bit. Henshaw. Oh, this is really good. Quick hands from Ireland here.
From the prop and also from Doris. Getting Lowry involved once more. Henshaw tries to get away from Brooks.
Attacking down they're coming back in from the left-hand side. Sheehan's got it into Carberry. And Carberry is over. Ireland have scored already. And I think that was good from Ireland. They just, kept it simple, kept the phases going. Quite a few little offloads. Forwards were very involved in that move. Nice little inside ball to Doris.
The pop switch, he has the pivot pass back into Joey Carberry, and there's no surprise that's Joey Carberry following through. He's at the tail end of that diamond. There's options everywhere. When you play
Carberry setting the kick, fairly straightforward one.
Just making smart decisions. Yeah.
And he pops it over. 7-0 to Ireland. I'm not sure Ireland are going to struggle with this game. I think they might put a decent score on Italy here. So we got the first prediction from you guys. Blind man pepper spray, bloody hell. 31-20. Nah, well, maybe. We'll see. So Garbisi kicks off again into the Irish 22. Taken by Doris. Same thing, basically rinse repeat of the last kickoff at the start of the match. Gibson Park back to James Lowe. James Lowe hammers it downfield. It's an all right kick. It's not too bad. About 10 meters out from his own 22.
James Lowe gets his hair sorted. Italy have got a lot more to sort here.
So Italy have the line out. They throw, but they lose it in the front. But it's reclaimed by, who's number 6? Pettinelli. Varney off the back. At the back of the arc, Varney passes to Garbisi. Garbisi. Who's number 12? Marin. Brex runs infield. And it's tackled again. This is, well, I mean, they're keeping the ball, which is good, but they're not really making any ground. Varney to Garbisi. Garbisi out the back to Padavani. That was Padavani. Oh, it's a poor pass from Varney. It's been dropped by the forward, but then kicked through by Ireland. But they're running it back through Bruno. But instantly, as soon as Bruno goes down, gives away the penalty by trying to scramble on his knees. So, Ireland penalty.
14 shirt with Lemoncello scoring on a youngster against France in the opening game, but then getting injured. Federico Mori took over.
So Carberry on halfway will kick.
Now it's a chance for Bruno.
Gets up to the Italian 22. And so far, I think Ireland have done, in the first 7 minutes, they've done really well to, break down Italy defense over time. And Italy, they're just not as succinct with their passes. They're not as clued up on exactly where they want to be attacking and what they want to do. So Ireland, throw to the middle. Taken down, but then it's taken quickly. Doris has got it. Breaks one tackle and takes another 2 people to bring him down. Gibson Park quickly off to Hume. They're almost 5 meters out now. Quick ball from Gibson Park to Peter Omani. To the right this time, but it's been dropped, it's been dropped and then picked up on an offside position, so it's an Italy penalty. Opportunity for them to clear their lines. That was unfortunate because Ireland were looking good there.
Playing in his preferred position, probably at number 8 today. He's been playing a bit at 6 with his teammate from Leinster, Jack Conan. Playing the previous 2 games, but he is so good.
Padavani's kicking, that's interesting.
Just to change the point of contact just before he goes into the carry. A real strength of his, and something that Andy Farrell will be very, very interested to see how he gets on in the broken field place today.
Time is off. There. Ooh, that might be a shoulder injury for, I think that's the Italian hooker.
Replacement for 2 blue. Does it? Marco Lucchesi. Keep mentioning the age is 21, and there's no doubt he's got a big future.
So it looks like that's Lucchesi. And it looks like he's going to have to press pause. Fuck's sakes. All right, so it looks like Lucchese's off. Yeah. And that means he is being replaced by Nema. Oh, Fiver. So that's... Oh, sorry, Fiver. Yeah, so it's number 16. That's unfortunate for Italy's perspective, because now after 8 minutes, they've already lost their first choice hooker.
Phenomenal leg drive, isn't it, through the contact? Some big bodies he's dragging with him there too, the better defenders.
And it looks like a shoulder. Time is back on. So the new hooker replacement. First job, get the line out right. Let's see how it goes. Ringrose is back on. His head's been wrapped up now, so Hume will be back off. Italy take the line out cleanly. It's coming field to playing number 8 for them. Halafihi. Yeah. Oh, that's a Varney half charge down there off the box kick, and Ireland have managed to get it back now. Really not a great kick there from Varney. Or even he was way too close and had no protection. Gibson Park out the back to Carberry. Carberry off to Doris has got the ball. He's taken down. Carberry's got it now. Thinks about kicking, but instead passes to Hansen. Hansen off to Ringrose. Gibson Park out the back to James Lowe. Lowe is tackled. And Lamaro gets over the ball and steals it. Gets the penalty. I do like Lamaro. I think he's a really good player.
Nice movement off his wing, trying to catch those guard defenders by running from the blind side where you're not expecting, coming late, running off the shoulder, but it was red, and as a result, no one with him. Correct penalty.
A good tackle by Lamaro there in around the breakdown. One of the things you know about James Lowe, he is going to carry around the fringes. So I'm sure they've done.
Hey, 10 people, nice. Okay, so I think Italy went to the corner. Kicked to yeah, they did. They're in. Okay, so it was a good kick. So they're inside Ireland's 22. I'd say about 15 meters out. They take it in the middle, set the maul. Fiver joins the back, and he now has the ball. He's still bound, but the maul is not moving. No, it's moving forward slightly now as Ireland peel around. Varney out the back to Marin. Italy kind of just look all over the place, and Varney is dragged back into the ruck when he picks it up. And Varney gives away the penalty for holding on because Italy is just too slow. Really poor there from Italy.
You've seen that then when there's 6 Irish players lined up the far side of the ruck and there isn't yet one Italian player coming around the corner. That speaks volumes.
Carberry with an all right clearance for touch.
They allowed Ireland to hold Fiver at the back, and as he released the ball, he actually got pulled off his feet. So you can see how late the red head guard was getting around the corner there, but isolated. Too many Italian bodies ended up on the floor at the ball.
Yeah, that's poor from Italy. Just not working hard enough. Ireland go to the front, out the back to Gibson Park. Gibson Park to Lowe. And Henshaw attacks the line. Back to Lowe. Hansen on the Hansen out wide. Hansen's a really good player. Furlong in the middle. Takes a good 4 meters to get him down. Low again to Sheehan, who drops it, but it goes back. Low picks up. Gibson Park off to Furlong. Furlong runs at the line. Helped by Porter. Yeah. Gibson Park with a box kick. Looks like it's Padavani who's under it, who's tackled by Hansen, but it looked like they were in front of the kicker. And so it'll come back for a penalty to Italy. Offside.
First game, good traffic run by the Italians. No one crossing off their line, moving off their line, so no penalty offence, but they've already given it away by creeping in front of the kick.
Yeah, and a good defensive set from the Italians.
not burning too many players.
And Italy will actually, on halfway, take a shot at goal.
As you made the contrast between Ireland and
That's not such a bad shout, as long as they get it. Was he in front?
A little bit more impact.
Oh, really?
And that's just sloppy from Ireland and Hansen. You know, he'll know he's going to need to.
I wouldn't say Hansen was offside there. Harsh call there from the referee. But here we go. Refs all. So it's Padovani setting the long range kick here. I'd say probably about 55-meter kick.
A decision born from the fact that we did not score.
Here we go. Padovani launches it, and he's got it. Really good kick. And that will be 3 points to Padovani and Italy. So, Italy on the scoreboard. Which, considering Ireland's kind of, to be honest, domination of the attack, is, not a bad scoreline for Italy at the moment. So, Carberry will restart the game. Goes deep into Italy's 22. Taken in by Halafihi. What? Yeah, Halafihi. And Garbisi with a clearance. It's a good kick. Ireland will take it quickly, but it was a really good kick. It went up to halfway. This is Doris on the charge. Oh, half loses his footing. Gibson Park out the back to Van der Fleer. He's made some good ground there, 3-4 meters. But he's given away the ball. Given away possession. And Italy will be really happy with that.
There is always the option or the opportunity to isolate a man. When it works really, really well, you can just see Josh Van der Fleer is going into contact there. Tyke Bird doesn't have a direct person to.
Really, really good defense there from Italy.
And he ends up spinning off, and he ends up hitting Falca there, and he's the wrong person. So a good little defensive set there from the Italians.
Oh. And that total penalties conceded in the first 15 minutes. 4 from Ireland and 2 from Italy. I mean, in terms of that, that's good for Italy, but they need to do more than just get 3 points. Although saying that, I mean, England won with basically penalty kicks yesterday. So I wasn't thoroughly convinced with how England played yesterday. But that's mainly because Elliot Daly is still playing 13, and I just cannot stand Elliot Daly. I think Elliot Daly's been subpar for quite a while now. All right. Oh, fuck. I didn't turn time off. Okay. So, Padovani. Oh, no, it was Garbisi who kicks to the corner.
2 years ago. Now plays with Montpellier in France. He's alongside some top-class talent there.
Well, he's keeping World Cup winner Andre Pollard out of the team. I know Pollard's moving on to Leicester next season, and maybe that features in the selection conversation.
All right, so Italy have the attacking line out. They go to the back and set the maul. Halafihi breaks off immediately, and they attack through Marin. Varney recycles. Brex smacks the line. Varney again. This is much better from Italy. Brex in the scrum cap. Doesn't make any ground, though. He's tackled immediately. Garbisi attacks the line. Porter tries to get over, but doesn't. If Italy can keep this going, it's going to be much better. They must just keep their composure. Varney, they're losing ground slightly. Varney, he's going to get held up there. Oh, he's lucky. Oh, that's... Yeah. So Italy have still got the ball. Canone takes it up. Varney out the back to Garbisi. Yep. And he's launched a high one into the Irish 22. Low underneath it, takes a good mark, and then tap and goes and clears. And he's kicked it out on the full. And he just had left his 22. I think he took a step outside it. Oh, no. Was he in or out? Let me have a look.
The game of inches, he knocked it off as well.
Yeah, he was still in.
I think he's well.
So it's a great kick, that.
I'd say he was more worried about the fact he nearly dropped the ball on the quick tap. Not too much GAA reads in this lad.
It was a good kick there from James Lowe.
Spot on.
Oh, that didn't look straight, but ref says it's fine. So Italy have the ball. Moved it all the way to midfield at the moment. It's a bit of a battle at that ruck. Varney with a box kick over the ruck. Down to James Lowe again, who takes it well. Takes two players to bring him down. Out the back to Carberry. Carberry to Porter. Good run there from Porter. He's made a good 10 meters. Gibson Park to Carberry. Carberry out to Ringrose. Gibson Park to Henshaw. Henshaw making more around about 3 meters. Gibson Park to Doris. Doris inside to Van der Fleer, I think. Carberry feeds to Sheehan. Takes a huge hit from Fiver. They're playing really nice and flat here at Isla. Oh! Halafihi picks up Ringrose and smacks him to the floor. Legal hit, though. But what a tackle. Sheehan tacks the line. Oh. Oh, the TMO, I think, wants to check that tackle from Fiver. This will be interesting. I want to see what happened. Oh, no. I think it's a head clash.
I think if he doesn't have his arm leading,
this could be a yellow card for Fiver, the reserve hooker.
Definitely head contact. The question,
it's shoulder to head contact.
The question will be, can they mitigate it down? Because it's a high collision tackle, so it's starting at a red card.
This could change the entire game because this could be a red card. I hope it's not, because then it'll just be this game will be over completely and it'll just be a riot. I hope it's just a yellow, but there's a very clear chance that this could be a red card because it is high. It's high. Yeah, this is not looking good.
That angle actually works in his favor slightly. The focus on
hey, Bianca.
Contact here. This is,
you reckon 36-11? All right.
Okay. Now we need to measure the degree of force and if there is any mitigation for this.
The only lack of mitigation. Sheehan does dip slightly, but the fact that he's so upright means he hasn't made an effort to bend at the waist, which is one thing that the referees look at.
Yeah, this is a high possibility of being a red card.
Sheehan dips into it. It's a high degree of danger because the player has hit with excessive force, and if it goes on the chin, and I'm not seeing any kind of mitigation because
it's a red card. It's going to be red.
And the ball carrier is not pitching. He's always maintaining the same height.
Italy are done. That's game over already.
It's a disaster. The one player they couldn't afford to lose is the line-out thrower, having already lost this.
And that
Now it's going to be a huge.
I don't know how Italy deal with this. They've lost their only remaining line-out thrower because he was the substitution for the other hooker. And they have 14 men for, what, 61 minutes. This is going to be a riot. Time's back on. Carberry clears inside the Italy 22. This is going to be bad.
The officials know the impact it's going to have on the match, but they have to think about the safety aspect first and foremost.
Just a question: is Andy Farrell now saying, when we kick, don't kick the ball on the field, get it off, pressurise their line out in their own 22, and we'll get.
Ireland set them all off the line out. Sheehan's got it at the back. Gibson Park out the back to Henshaw. They decide to go back left, and Doris has got it. And Doris flicks it back inside, but I think Porter's knocked it on. And he has. That's on. I think Doris should have gone for the line there. He might have got there. Damn it! I need Doris to score. He's in my team.
The other question now: we've got our first scrum. Have Italy got someone trained enough to play hooker that's covering one of the prop positions, or are we going to have to go to uncontested scrums?
Okay, that's fine. So what's happening? The number 2 has gone for injury, and now we get a red card. So we don't have a hooker. I'm just gonna figure out if there is what the situation is. Okay.
This is a really interesting call because they don't have a hooker. So if they, I don't know how they can deal with this.
Trying to establish if anyone can perform that role, so we don't have to go to uncontested scrums.
So I assume they have no hooker. So we're gonna get uncontested scrums, and they have to take a player and bring another player off for front row. We're just waiting for the number. Okay.
So I think what's going to happen is they have to take a player off to put a front rower on.
Another player has to come off, and one of the other 2 front rows has to join the front row.
It'll be uncontested scrums.
Oh yeah, especially if they're not pushing.
Oh, God. This is horrible.
So someone from the front row going to come in, and you have to take one rep. So you're going to remain 13.
Why do they have to replace?
It's a law.
We can replace it.
Yeah. No, that's in the law. If there is a red card and the scrums resulted in the matter of red card, you have to be reduced by.
Why can you not replace the player?
No, it's a ruling. It's a law.
We have to play the whole game. Hey, we have to play the whole game and 13 players.
Yeah, that's correct.
Just because we have a red card.
Yeah, that's correct.
So we cannot replace one back row with a top.
No, you have to bring someone from the front row. Okay, let's go now. Yeah.
This is. I don't like this law.
Right. Amaro is so upset because what he's saying is, look, the double jeopardy there. We're having to put a front row player on so we don't have a faster player and benefit from the lack of front row.
I do not like this law, and I do not agree with it.
But they still have to take an extra body off, is what the referee's saying. So they'll be down to 13 men. And
Italy are going to be down to 13 men for the entire game because they have to put a front rower on, which means they have to take someone off. Oh, I do not like that law.
The ripple effect of this decision going all the way through the match.
Oh, I feel so sorry for Italy here. Fuck.
Andy Farrell doesn't look too pleased about the situation because
Now it doesn't help Ireland in any way. This is so stupid.
everybody wants to see it.
So bring them
Oh,
back to the
oh my God. They're going to have to change that law. Otherwise,
So now with a full complement of 8 forwards. So they had to replace, make a substitution. So it's still a 14. It's still 14. Yeah, it's still 14.
what?
I was started having a stroke on my masters. He's counting now, the ref. Oh no, he's happy. He wasn't 100% sure. Somebody's counting.
I'm so confused. What is going on? Okay, so apparently they do have 14. Okay, I think I have a scoreboard now. Give me 1 second.
The referee's done the maths here.
The question Lamar was asking is, why do we have to? It's replace a winger for a drop, so you're the full complement.
But the punishment for not being able to, punishment if you like, to stop teams going saying both our hookers are injured if your scrum's getting hammered. This is it. But you have to take off an extra body.
I feel okay. Yeah, it's horrible. I don't agree with this, but it is what it is. So Italy are down to 13 men for the rest of the game. Right, I'm just getting the scoreboard up. But Italy do have the ball, so at least they have an opportunity to clear their lines. I'm just finding the scoreboard, guys. Italy clear through Varney.
Italy wondering how on earth they're going to get out of this.
No, where is it? There it is. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to quickly move some things around. Lowe's in the back, passes into Gibson Park, and try for Ireland. Right, that should be better now. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, cool. It's the thing is now it's going to just be like, right, let's just get our one-on-ones right. And it's just so sad for Italy because for one player making a slight error, now the entire team, the entire game is screwed. And it's like this. I've been in these kind of positions before in matches, and I can tell you it's just the most morally draining shit. Like, there's just nothing you can do except just be like, what do you do? World Rugby has to look at that law. I mean, yeah, fuck. I don't know. I don't know where Italy go from here, but this is just going to be absolutely disgusting from now on. I don't know how to commentate on this game except just be, yeah, the law has to be fixed, but sadly it can't be done, now. So the game is just screwed. Oh, this is horrible. Well, at least I can't blame Italy for getting smashed in this game. Like, the laws have let them down. So they've cleared it. Restart. It's gone to Doris in the 22, who carries it out. Gibson Park setting a box kick. I'm surprised they're not just running everything now. Larry is chasing. Good take there from Garbisi. Varney out the back. I need to get this open so I can see who's fucking playing. Varney with a box kick. I think that actually might be a good shout. And they've tapped it back, so they've gained ground and got the ball back. All right, Varney out the back to Garbisi. Garbisi kicks again. I think they're just going to smack everything they can to gain field position. Low with another, what's it called? Fucking mark. He's cleared it, and it is a decent kick. They're not going to take that quickly. And it looks like, fuck, now what's his name? Jesus, I can't even remember. Garbisi, for God's sake. It looks like Garbisi's got a sore hip. Must have been hit quite hard in that tackle when he kicked. No. Yeah, he's not looking good after that kick. But I don't think he's going to allow himself to go off.
He didn't want to make that decision, but that's the laws. He's been forced into it after the red card. So Ireland now have to be squeaky clean.
Neves throwing.
The best that Italy can hope for now is that Ireland get a card. That would be like the best thing they can have. Italy have got the ball. Garbisi shaping to box kick and does. Ione to chase. Hansen takes it well. Offloads to Van der Fleer. Van der Fleer breaks one and then breaks a second, and he's still going. He's made a good 15 meters there. Gibson Park to Carberry. Carberry almost looks to kick. Out to Henshaw. Out to Ringrose. Ringrose taken down and a good tackle by Brex. Carberry. Feed to Burn. Oh, and that's good. Lucky he's not a penalty there. Carberry chips over the top to Hansen. Hansen catches, but he's... Oh, he doesn't. He dropped it. Come on, Hansen. I need you. If anyone's scoring, I need you to score.
A little bit of a shitter there from Joey Carberry, not getting quite the connection he wanted. The space was there, easily identified. Mark Hansen going up for, well, that's not really saying, but just that little bit of play for him. There's something really, really special about Mark Hansen in the way that he keeps the ball alive. Him and James Lowe, they end up producing the same type of plays, but they go in it very, very different ways. And I think that's probably the first thing he's first.
I mean, I was thinking about that, but I know obviously, this is an international competition, and Ireland is still in with a shout to win the competition, so they're not going to do that. It would be a sportsman-like thing to do, but they won't, and I don't blame them for that. They should not hand out cards. They should let all. No, the thing is, you can't do that either, Bianca, because if it's foul play, you have to take how they should remedy the red card is. A red card is that player is removed from the game for the rest of the match. But after 10 minutes, you can then bring on a player to substitute him. That doesn't screw the entire match over. It's essentially just a yellow card, but a removal permanently for the player with the red. That at least brings more of a balance, and it would stop shit like this happening. I think that's actually live. I think that's the only way that this can be fixed. Because I think a red card is permanent ban and 14 players for a whole game is too harsh. So Ireland take the ball at the line out. Ireland will look to play at speed and just completely wear them down, make them really tired. Oh, Van der Fleer's got it in again. Galbisi and Ione take him down. But they managed to get the penalty. Italy have got the penalty. And it's their prop, Fischetti, who turns the ball over.
Standing up and giving everything to the cause. Really good break from Ireland, but Fischetti.
But you can see from the Ireland coaching staff that they're not happy with the situation either.
It's an individual moment that's going through.
Really good from Fischetti there.
This is the definition of, I hate that we have to give this thing a name, the unstructured play. Ireland going in, but that provides opportunities for this.
So Italy clear, not the greatest clearance, but not shocking. Oh, I think one of the Italy players is wearing tape in the colours of the Ukrainian flag. I quite like that. Fischetti. Oh, that's a really nice touch. I like that a lot. So Italy will have the line out. Wait, no, sorry. Yeah, Italy have the line out. They win it. Varney out the back to Marin, who feeds Lamaro. But there's not much they can do. They're just gonna have to kick everything. This isn't even like, it's not even fun to commentate on because it's just sad. Peter O'Mahony takes the good kick on halfway. Sorry, a good catch on halfway. Van der Fleer running again. Carberry out the back to Ringrose. Ringrose kicks it, stabs it through. And Hansen's chasing Ioane. Oh, Ioane's kept it in field, but kicked it into his in-goal area. Hansen tackles him. It'll be a 5-meter scrum. I would have kicked that out, not in.
When you see players going, trying to keep the 50-22 infield, you do know there is somebody breathing heck as that ball is bouncing away from the touchline.
Really risky there from Ioane. But as a player, Ioane would make most of the teams. He's really good.
He's trying to spread the Italian defence as wide as possible. They'll be short of numbers in that back line. They've got to put the numbers in. They've got to put.
So Ireland have the scrum.
Ridiculously short, and now James Lowe just moving at Jerry Carberry, making sure he's seen how much space he's in.
I mean, what can Italy do? Not like there's nothing they can do here.
The championship, of course, this could be massive. Ireland could get such a score. Points difference could come into play. Okay, France are in the driving seat.
So Henshaw.
But Ireland
Oh, and
trying to stay with them as best they can.
Lowry's got it, and Lowry will score on debut.
And he has a try.
I'd be happy, but like also, I mean, this is not the debut I'd want. Like, it's just sad.
James Lowe was such an attacking threat on the standing off the field as Ben alluded to there. Ireland take the route one, get over the gain line, and just look from the shape, the body position from Joey Carberry. He shapes for the kick, and look at that. Who is that?
That was a really good step out from Lowry. Breck's completely slipped off the tackle.
And giving Mike Larry a one-on-one, and there are a few players better in Irish rugby beating one-on-ones at the moment than this little man.
Exactly that. Low being out there, it just opens.
Oh, Lowry's tiny.
Ever so slightly because
He's so short.
Carberry did exactly the right thing. I think he's still in two minds which option he's going to take as he receives the ball, and he just shows his hips out towards the touchline.
Mess of overlap with numbers. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Blair. I mean, I cannot fault Italy. There's nothing they can do. Against Ireland, who are a very good side, top 5, and Carberry misses. Horrible kick.
There's the little show of the ball towards his boot.
Yeah, fuck. I just, like, if I was Italy at this point, I'd be like, you know what? I just don't want to do this. I just feel so sorry for them. Oh, I don't want to commentate on the second half. It's just sad. Italy will never leave the tournament. I don't think that's going to happen. This game's not their fault. And I think Italy will get better. Their club sides are doing better. They need more club sides. That's their biggest issue. They've got one very good side, and that's it. They need more like players who don't go to France, who stay in the country, and play together in their clubs. But it's going to be quite a long building phase. They'll get there. They've got some really good players right now. Lamaro. Brian, I've never seen this happen. I mean, I think I knew of it, but I've never seen this happen. It probably has. Don't know about internationally, but maybe at club level.
Because what's happening is because Italy haven't got the numbers on the field.
I don't think Ireland would have, thrashed Italy if it had been just, 14 people. Because look, Ireland have scored one try since that they went down to 13 players. So Italy are actually not playing badly with 13 men. I can't fault them. They're playing better, but they just can't do anything.
He's very careful. He's finding himself a new position very quickly.
I mean, yeah, I know. It's come off the back of the ruck. They've made a mess of it, and Ireland have got the knock-on advantage and the ball. Gibson Park looks to swing. Does swing it out to Byrne. What's that? Baird? I don't know. Low goes for a grubber, but completely misses it in the tackle, and it'll be a knock-on. But they'll come back for the initial knock-on from Italy.
Well, Ireland have the 3 tries already in the bag at this stage. You can just see the little bit of this, Italy just trying to keep the ball alive and a little bit of inaccuracy from there. But it can be very, very hard to attack a team like this because everything is it's almost organized chaos now. So the Italians are already showing up at the right places at the wrong time.
Especially 19. Yeah. Is it under 19 or under 20s? I think the under 20s beat England like 6-0. It was like that must have been either the best or worst game in history. And then England went on to thrash whoever it was. I think it was Wales. Like it's weird how rugby works like that. I think Italy could certainly use someone. You could use Basti Negri right now, but yeah, that's he got. I assume he's still out because of his head knock. Gibson Park looks to go left, but then changes his mind, goes right. Carberry's got it. Takes on the line. Passes to Van der Fleer, who flings it out. Oh, Henshaw completely drops it stone cold. And he'll be pissed with that. Because if Hansen was there, that would probably have been a try.
Italy playing with 13 really shows.
That's the change of direction. Look at Lamero though. He's got to turn out. He's got to drift as hard as he can. So he's already turned his shoulders towards the touchline. That means any step back on the inside, he's never going to be able to make the tackle.
Yeah, like that's a clear try-scoring opportunity from Ireland.
I'd like to see a relegation strategy. Like, yeah, I mean, I think it would certainly, it would add that kind of, what's it called? More, you know, it would make them more anxious, constantly ending sixth, constantly having to do the relegation game. I think it would add that element of shit. We need to step up. We have to, otherwise we're going to constantly be fighting for relegation, and we might actually get relegated because Georgia are a good side. Romania and teams like Spain are also really impressing recently. I don't know. I don't think World Rugby are going to do it for a while, if they ever do. Sliced there by, looks like Padovani, but at least he's cleared it.
Whoever they wanted, but he could have found in the front row because there's no pushing.
Oh, okay. I figured out why the law is that way. You can only replace a front rower with a front rower who is legal and able to perform that role. As there was no hooker, they went to uncontested scrums, but they still have to use a front rower. And so that's why they had to send off another player. And that's okay. So Ireland attacking in the midfield through Ringrose. Gibson Park off the back of the ruck to Sheehan. Sheehan makes a good 2 meters, 3 meters. Van der Fleer at the back to Carberry. Carberry over the top to Omani. Omani attacking the left-hand side. Good tackle by Garbisi. Carberry to Byrne. Byrne to Lowe, who's been almost intercepted. Ringrose smacked in that tackle. Sheehan steps back in. Oh, he's thrown it out to... That might be Byrne. Who's 4 and 5? I need to figure out who is which one. Byrne. Okay, Byrne and Baird. So Byrne is 4, Baird is 5. Mark Hansen, ankle tapped. I really need him to score. Here we go. We got Baird on the ball at the moment.
We've got a penalty coming here for offside against Marine. Ringrose to Lowe.
Lowe over the top to Omani. Omani flings it out to Lowry. Lowry takes... he's made some good meters there. Gibson Park out the back to Byrne. Carberry to Van der Fleer, who takes a hell of a lot to get him down. Gibson Park decides to go left again to Baird. Ringrose, and Omani is over in the corner. Yeah, I agree. This is, yeah, fuck. I wouldn't want to be in Italy's position here. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do except just get really fucking angry. I'd be so angry at the laws right now. Although it kind of makes sense, but like it's annoying. I would have given that to Lowry, but might run out of space. So.
Yeah, Padovani's got to do better on the tackle, really. He's almost opened the turnstile for Omani to go through, hasn't he? But having said that, good patience from Ireland. And again, just exploring catching those.
Keep chatting, guys. I mean, at this point, talking about it in the chat's probably going to be the most interesting thing about this game. Like, we can chat about what you guys think needs to change in World Rugby and things like that. And I'll just keep kind of telling you how badly Italy are losing. Carberry doesn't get the conversion, so it'll stay 24-3. And honestly, I think Italy have been doing well.
When Italy went down to 13, his shoulders slumped a bit, and I think he might be one of those players that is suffering out there. I think Kieran Crowley, in this immense adversity, will find out a lot about people in this second half.
The thing is, you can't fault the Italians' intensity in defence. Even as
24-3 with 13 players at the moment. Honestly, it's not a bad score for Italy. I was expecting worse. I thought it would be at least 40 by now. So Ireland have been And okay, so they've gone into the 22 again to Doris. Same kickoff. He's made some good ground. Furlong out to Carberry. Carberry to Lowe. Lowe to Ringrose. Carberry chips over the top for Sheehan to chase. Sheehan can't gather, and Ireland have knocked it on. Oh, and Ireland were in front of the kicker, offside. Italy, kick to the corner, get a try, please. Perfect storm. Are they going to go for poles? Oh, okay. So Italy are going to go for points. Yeah, fair. Get some fucking air in here.
He did not want anything going forward. He knew, as his Paragabisi, that this needs to go between the posts.
This is just damage control at this point. I don't blame anything that Italy do for well. Come on, Garbisi. I really am actually just supporting Italy right now because I really want to see what they can do. 6 points. And that will be the halftime. 24-6. Honestly, good score for Italy. I think, considering they've played decently. They've got turnovers off Ireland at crucial points where it would have been a worse score. I think it will show a lot of character of the players from Italy who are still on the pitch. So I think Hugh, it's just gone halftime now. Second half will be a nightmare for Italy. I have a feeling, once they start getting quite tired, it will be curtains. If Ireland can be clinical. I mean, it already is curtains, but I think this could get up to 50-60, depending on how clinical Ireland are. 13 players because of the front row law, and I can't help but feel sorry for them. It's we need more colorful people. I mean, every time that's pitched, it's talked about. The RFU keep coming back and saying, no, it's not happening. Which doesn't always mean that they won't do a complete 180 and just be like, yeah, okay, we're doing it now. But yeah, no, I don't see South Africa being in the Six Nations for a while, at least. Anyway, it's half time. I will quickly go and grab a drink, and I'm going to get, I don't know, something. Somebody to try and make the second half better. And I will see you at the start of the second half. Don't go anywhere. Keep watching with me. I need someone to chat. I need people to chat to while we watch this unfold. No, not 13 each side. 13 for Italy. Still 15 for Ireland. So it's crazy at the moment. But yeah, I will see you in the second half. Cheers, guys.
for foul play, you still want an advantage to a team, and by bringing in uncontested scrums means that it negates an advantage because there's no pressure, there's no tiring bodies. You don't have to put an additional person, or if you put someone else into the scrum, they're not having to push. They can move out onto a backline much easier. So it's just to make sure that there isn't that manipulation of the laws that teams potentially could take advantage of.
The upshot of it is, of course, that we've now got a match where Ireland are, bonus point in the back pocket going in at half time, and the field is opening up for them, Maggie. Is there a danger? And we've seen it a couple of times with Ireland, almost trying to be overcomplicated against 13-man Italy.
Yeah, I mean, we all know when we're playing against teams where they've got less players, you do have a tendency of almost overplaying it and forcing your hand. And we saw that a few times in that last 10 minutes of the game. But I think the key thing for Ireland, as I mentioned in commentary as well, is almost trying to make sure that you stay with your processes, almost take the ball up, commit Italian players, almost have to make them run around as well. So they have to almost utilise their fitness because they're going to tire out. 13 players is hard to try and make sure you cover the field. And Italy have done pretty well, though, considering the fact that they're down, and Nima, who's replaced the hooker, has thrown some pretty good lineouts. So you do think of Italy now, it's just going to be almost an end game now, and the last 40 minutes is going to be hard work. You can't question their commitment, though. They've thrown everything at Ireland, especially in that last half an hour, and they're just hanging on.
Well, other than the first try, the Carberry try, defensively they've actually been quite good, but increasingly over the course of the second half, when they're tired and stretched and fatigue sets in, it's inevitable that Ireland will score multiple tries, which is a real pity because Italy were starting to put up a good fight.
Good stuff. All right, we're going to pause there. When we come back after the break, though, the players will be back out from the changing rooms to see the climax of this match here at the Aviva Stadium. Of course, Ireland 24 points to 6 up against 13 Italy.
Coverage of the Guinness Six Nations on ITV is sponsored by That's the Way, Motorway, the site to sell your car.
This is more than a race. It's a journey. Find your passion. Find what drives you. Find your line. Gran Turismo 7. Available March 4th.
I thought I'd come back and have a chat with you guys about what you guys think about what's going on. I realised I had some Guinness in the fridge. It was a can, so it's probably not going to be great. But it's something. And considering how many calories I've been burning recently, the perks of working at a gym, I don't care. Right, okay, so let's see. Hugh has got a lot to say. Yeah, that was one of the biggest things why South Africa left Super Rugby, which I was so sad about because I love Super Rugby. Was just the sheer travel time they had was horrific, and it was really unfair. And yeah, so they kind of were like, guys, this is not feasible. We're getting screwed on our long legs. And then, semi-finals away and stuff, just couldn't do it. Let's see. There is this Division 2. Yeah, there's the 5. I think it's like the 5 nations. Division 2 is like 5 teams. Okay, I'm gonna give you a comparison, and this will work quite well. Of why I don't know. I think Italy. There's not much point in relegating Italy at the moment. And I'll use my club that I play for here in Scotland as an example. So I started at my club, and I've been playing for the second team. They moved up last year because they completely dominated the league they were in, winning most games 60 points or more, and then they've moved up to a league where it's the second teams of all these other clubs, but these clubs' first teams are all national level, not national level, Premiership level. So we're playing against teams the second team are playing against their second teams, and those second teams would probably whip our first team. So we're getting, beaten by like points by like, I think we had one game we got beaten 80-0, and it was just so frustrating because it's just like, where do you go from here? Because going down, you're going to win 60-0. What's the point? Again, you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to improve from that. But staying where you are, you're getting dicked. You're hating it. And, it just kills your love of the game. And it's just like, well, where do you go from there? And there isn't much you can do except hope for the leagues to be restructured, which I think Scotland might be doing. But yeah, it's a real, it's such a pain in the ass. And like I played in quite a few of those games where we just got whacked, and I just sit there and I go, this is not why I play rugby. This is not fun, and this benefits no one. I mean, to be fair, we made them work for it. Kyle Sinclair, oh, that's so cool. Okay, so Kyle Sinclair has a documentary on ITV, and he started at my rugby club in London. That's the Ironsides, which I play for every time I go down to London, and I'm there for a bit of time. Sadly, I can't play this weekend coming because I've got an audition on Saturday, so I won't be able to play in a match. But next time I go down, hopefully I'll be able to get a game. I love playing for that club. Yeah, if you play, you want to complete. Yeah, the argument is about confidence, right? What do you mean, Blair? Oh, if you're confidence can only get you so far. Like, personal confidence is great, but a team has to play well together. Also, one of our issues is we're kind of an amateur club. People have jobs. Like, they're not going to always make training. Teams are going to change constantly. Like, I've played 3 positions this year for the second team. All right, so the game's restarted. Lamaro takes it in well. And I think he might be penalised here. No, it's good. Yeah, I've played 15, 14, and 13 for the second team this year. And I told the coach, I do not want to play wing. I'll play 15. I love 15. It's my starting position. And then 13, I actually quite enjoyed. So I'll happily play those 2. But I don't want to play wing. Can Guinness is not good. Carberry chucks the kick up. It's been fielded by... Who's that? He's new? Oh, new scrum off. Okay, so Varney's off. Probably a good shout, actually. I didn't think he played very well.
Score graphic now on the screen, but it is down to 13 because of the law relating to the scrum.
Oh, Italy might have a turn up. No, unfortunately not. Oh, Italy do. Italy have won the penalty. Lads, get in there. Italy have made a number of changes here, so let me just quickly get you up to date with the changes. So, Varney has gone off, and Stain? Is it Stain? Well, I know Fusco is on. I don't know who he's on for.
He definitely got his body height right into that, and a good pressure penalty.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't see it because I was working, so like I was watching on my phone. I couldn't see most things clearly. But I mean, again, I honestly thought that was a game that England were going to throw away again. Like, they should have completely whipped Wales the way they were playing and how many penalties they got. But England cannot put teams to bed these days, and I think it's because their backline's too small. Like, they're playing a game that doesn't cater to a small backline, which is why when Tuilagi comes in, we're so good. So Garbisi just missed a kick, and it looks like Ireland are bringing on Kilcoyne. So I imagine Porter will be going off. Yeah, it looks like Porter. Yeah, I think I might try to stay at 13. I did quite enjoy it, even though that was the game we got absolutely thrashed. The only go forward ball we got in that game was through me. running like blue ball, dummy switch pop. Carberry restarts with a 22 dropout. It's a decently long kick up to the 22, not 22, 10-meter line of Italy. Lamaro runs into Doris and Furlong. That's a big two people to run into. Garbisi launches a high bomb. Oh, and Ioni's got it. Italy have got the ball back. This is good. Keep going, boys. Go on. Fischetti. And they've given away a penalty for holding on. Yeah, this is not the greatest. I much prefer Guinness on tap.
He was throwing into the line and he's taken over that role. Just one question about the decision made by the referee. If Italy had said, look, we have someone who can play hooker.
Yes.
Scrum was a shambles. Red did not have a clue.
Looks like he can throw the ball. It doesn't look like he's never done it before. So I just
Kieran Hardy.
The problem is, there was something that
who's he play for? He's Scottish.
Pat Lam and Steve Borthwick had an argument about John Arfoa, whether he could come back onto the field to replace someone. And when they realised they were going to have to go down a man, Pat Lam suddenly said, "Oh no, he's okay."
Or is he Welsh?
Now I just wonder whether Italy have said,
is he Welsh?
He's not trained to play hooker before they realised that they were going to go down a man, and whether that
Kieran Hardy. That sounds like a Welsh guy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, England was so fucking sloppy. They were very lucky to win that game. So Ireland on the attack. They've just gone into Italy's 22. Kilcoyne now and playing under advantage. Oh shit! I forgot to start the scoreboard. Wait. Oh, it's there. Gibson Park puts a little stab through. And then, what is going on? I was going to say, where the hell has that gone? Right. Alright, let me get it up. Alright. Oh, fuck off. I don't want you open Trello. Sorry, I'm on my laptop. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm also going to have to run and get my charger in a second because my battery is on 26%.
Can you play or you're going down to 13? He probably says, well, yeah, okay, I'll give it a go. Is that safe? I don't know. When was the last time he played in that position?
Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to run and get my charger. Oh.
Equally, it's not, as Gordon was saying at half time, it's not the referee's job to tell them what the laws is, as we've seen before in Italian games. It's the job.
Come back to that. Here's Lowry. And then away by Marine. It's still in. And there with that long strike. Gets back there first. And then on the
all right.
He's coming right back.
Ireland are still on the attack.
Until the second row, Caelan Doris.
Right. I need Doris. I need Furlong. And I need Hansen to go and score like a flipping hat trick. Come on, give it to Hansen. All right. So, and Italy have won the penalty. Christ. Good cheap beer in Aldi. Yeah, Kieran Welsh come off the bench yesterday. So let's come off another one. Yeah, he was decent. He was really good. I was very annoyed with who was it? Austin Healy, I think it was, who was like having a go at Randall for being like not good enough as an international scrum half. Like, Randall was good yesterday. He and Smith were like the only good players from England. Like they made sure England won that game. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, considering you were never that good yourself. And Randall is absolutely the future of England's scrum half. He will take over from Ben Young, along with Rafi Quirk, I reckon, because Rafi Quirk's good. Right. So it's a good line. Well, not a great line out, but and Italy have got the penalty advantage. Go on, lads. I'd love Italy to get a try with 13 men. Oof, Garbisi very quick off to Lamaro. I mean, his great-grandfather was originally Scottish, came to work in the coal mines about 100 years ago.
the question being asked. If Italy don't think they've been asked that question, and there was a language issue at that point, that should not be happening in the modern.
You're right, but equally, if you don't know why you're being asked that question, you say, have you got anyone else that can play into... And it wasn't the referee, actually. I think one of the referee's assistants went down and spoke to those on the bench. But if you're honest, you've got anyone to play hooker.
I'm not going to lie, this Guinness is not great. All right. So that... Okay, so he's playing scrum half. I'll tell you what, Italy are, putting some phases. I wonder if Stain's on yet. I don't think he is. They really need to use Ioane a lot. And they are, but in field, he's getting swamped by forwards. Right. Oh, excuse me. I had a 16.5-hour work day yesterday. I was awake from 4:15 a.m. until 3 this morning. No, 3:30 this morning. So I'm tired. Might be. I think so. And Ben, sounds like Ben K.
I think Ireland are obviously clearly in cruise control at this stage in the game. But
and yet Italy have conceded less penalties than Ireland.
To stamp control on what is a clear advantage in the game. We have plenty of runway to go here, and plenty of.
Is that Stain?
Maybe that could grow into it. But they are being frustrated.
No.
In no short part by the,
Who's that?
Their opposite players in blue.
So Zuliani? Yeah. Zuliani is on. Ireland go to the middle. Peter O'Mahony takes it in. They've set the maul. Sheehan's got it at the back. Gibson Park out. Carberry out to Mark Hansen. To Lowry to James Lowe. And he's been tackled out.
Move across the field there. Looked a real threat. None of the decoys look like they're actually going to get the ball. So
the English all sound. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they all sound the same to me as well. I am English. So. Relatable.
It's so easy. They'll lose meters on the outside. They'll lose easy meters. But if you don't get off the touchline, you'll end up with your foot in touch and Italy having the ball.
Yeah, and the timing is just off, and Ireland aren't resetting. They're not refocusing. They're not reorganising to what's in front of them. And you can see Gary Ringrose, his timing was just off, which meant Nigel Brex is able to drift off, and effectively they end up shepherding them into touch. It's really disappointing from Ireland.
All right, so it's a knock-on off the line out from Ireland, and Italy have got it through Lamaro. Who's there, 22? Fusco clears off the back of the ruck with a box kick. Oh, my God.
Mentality for a side, isn't there, who play against a team, often play down to 14, not so often 13, and we know what a difference that leap from 14 to 13 should make. But when you think you've got all this opportunity, all this time, the pressure builds to actually deliver what you should be doing.
And I think, actually, I wonder if the longer this goes on, the longer that Ireland don't score, they don't start putting that scoreboard pressure on, how Andy Farrell's going to start looking to his bench and kind of going, guys, listen, I've given 10 minutes now to try and fix this on the field. It's not happening. So
Ireland, Jesus, I completely switched off there. Ireland set them all. They've got it going forwards. Now that it's going in, James Lowe's got it in the midfield. Switches with Lowry. Really good stepping here. Lowry is bloody lively. All right, Gibson Park. Throws it into Van der Fleer. Van der Fleer to Carberry. Oh, there's definitely a knockdown there from unintentional in the tackle from Italy. So it'll be a penalty. Gibson Park takes it quickly. Off to James Lowe. Ugh. Go on. Yes, Hansen, get in there. Damn it, Hansen, do something more. And Byrne goes through the middle. Gibson Park. Give it to Matt. Oh, you bastard. Lowe scores a double. And that's another try for Ireland.
One of the images of the autumn was his reaction and smile beating the country of his birth, New Zealand, on this ground. And also his performance that day.
James Lowe's got 4 tries and 10 caps. Not bad.
Again, no surprise. Tyburn at the heart of it has been one of Ireland's really.
Did I put Tyburn in my team? I just want to figure out. Give me a second, guys. I want to see who I've got in my team from Ireland. So, Ringrose, Hansen, Doris, and Furlong. Yeah. I think Ringrose has done okay. Hansen's done very little. Doris has done really well. Doris has played well. So, and we still got, 28 minutes. So, we'll see what happens. Hansen needs to do something more because he's been very average at the moment. Well, in terms of points. Where was it? Right, back to that. There you go. I know I do. I know the clock is a bit rough. I will actually go into OBS and see if I can change it now. Give me a second. Clock. Properties. How do I change the color? Just give me 1 second. Okay. How do I change the color though, guys? God damn. Set color. Right. No, that's not what I meant. I mean the actual thing. Sexton's on, so Carberry's gone off. There we go. Right. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Cool. That'll do, Peg. No, yeah, Furlong's off. Yeah, he went off a while ago, actually, now that I think about it. Doris, is Doris off? I am playing in just the Six Nations one. It's the Guinness Six Nations Fantasy League. Powered by Feelings Sports. All right, come on. I need Hansen to do something here. He's my flipping captain. God damn it. Wait, was that Conan? Or was that? No, I think Doris has just gone off for Conan. God damn it. Italy have had the ball. And Iwani's pushed out by Hansen. Oh, well, whatever. It's just a fantasy league. It's not the end of the world. I'm so surprised that this is not worse. But Ireland have kind of not been helping themselves. Is the yellow better? I can make it another color, but the yellow is better than black. But would you prefer a different color? All right, Gibson Park breaks off the back to Omani. Hansen's got the ball in space. Chips over, but that might be a little late tackle. At least there's some. And Iwani breaks one tackle and then is swamped by 5 Irish players. And it's going to be turnover because of a maul. God damn. Oh, the oldest man in world rugby, Johnny Sexton. He'll still be playing rugby for Ireland when he's like 300 years old. I literally thought it was Omani because they look the same now. No, it's not a late tackle.
Looks worse in slow motion. You're allowed to take one step after the kick and still make the tackle as long as you're fully committed. But here, he's not really got any other option. Johnny Sexton just making sure the referee's called it before it goes to ground.
So the reaction of the coaching team. Tough afternoon for all involved. Sexton to Henshaw, and Sexton. That was not.
Who's that? Sexton offloads, and Lowry will get a second. I wasn't even concentrating. My bad. Yeah, I will reduce it now. OBS.
Referee going to check this? Yes, he is.
Oh, he's checking it.
Checking that decoy line didn't take anyone out.
Right, okay. How do I... right. 48. Let's see how that goes.
Gut feel is that it was fine because it was
That better? That's a bit better. Cool. That'll be better. Thanks, Hugh. Hugh Zebediah.
That's not a great angle for what we're trying to see here.
What are we looking at? That's flat.
Possibly leaving his hands.
Yeah, try.
Yes, flat to cut upwards.
Just gets worse for it. It gets better for Michael Lowry, though. Got a couple of tries for Ulster.
Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, it takes me about 2 beers to get fairly tipsy right now. I have like a 12% body fat at the moment because of just working at the gym constantly, doing classes and stuff. I am so fucking like alcohol goes straight through me. So once I finish this, I'll probably be delirious. Dude, anything, any kind of alcohol just ruins me. Like, I am. This is what happens when all you're doing is exercise all day, like every day. Give it to. Please let Hansen at least score 1 try. Dude, you have no idea. It's rough. It's rough out here. Alcohol just does. It's not my friend at the moment. Oh, and then I think and he got the kick. That makes it 36-6.
No question marks about his ability under it. It's just that.
So Conan takes the ball. Hey, Ireland are playing with it in their own 22. Gibson Park back to Lowe. Why is Lowe always at first receiver for the kicks? I suppose he can kick pretty far, but all right. Garbisi launches a bomb and then chases after it. It's a good kick. It's outside the 22. Lowe's taking it. Garbisi tackles him. Ow. Oh, this is good. Sexton whips it over to Hansen, who kicks forward. And there's acres of space back there. Hansen is reeling after it. Padavani's over to catch it. Well, not catch it, but pick it up. And he's been tackled by, I think, Gibson Park. And Italy have a chance to clear their lines.
Great from Ireland in the simplicity in the way they go 70, 80 metres there. Sexton's identified the space. He knows he's got to bring the up inside winger up, or whoever's on the wing up, get the ball into Mac Hansen's, and he just goes for that long, deep breaking kick. And great work from Padavani to get in there. But in a possible situation for them, then when he picks it up, he's picking it up. There's 1 Italian player in support and 4, if not 5, Irish players breathing down his neck. That's, I suppose, the pressure maybe that Andy Farrell would like to see on these guys, trying to get a little bit more scores on the board.
Oh, and Sheehan's attacking the line inside Ireland, Italy's 22. Gibson Park out the back, whips it wide. No, Furlong is still on. Oh, he's come back on. I'm pretty sure he's still on. Gibson Park out the back to Sexton. Where's Steve?
What he can do around the field now. Sexton to Hansen.
Furlong, go on, boy.
Go himself. Monde outside.
I am smiling, I am laughing because he is going to get absolutely ripped apart from that. Tight Furlong.
Jukebox. Hansen hit really hard. Furlong again on the wing. I think he's home, but I'm doing this game. No, I don't have a yeast allergy. It's just I get drunk quickly because when the fitter you get, the quicker you get drunk because your blood's thinner, so it just passes around your body like crazy.
Hands on knees here, starting to tire. One is on the floor.
Morrow just got a bang to the back of the head as well, so he might be leaving us for an HIA. Him on for now. His neck.
Last 20. Oh my God, there's still 19 minutes. Time off. So how are your how's life going for you guys, just in general, outside of? Whoa, 3 changes coming in here for Ireland. It looks like Gibson Park, Furlong, and one of the locks, I think. I don't know. I'll have to look. All you Irish boys, did you watch the URC? I do not agree with the last try before the line. And now gone. Oh, so yeah, it's Bird. Baird. Whoever it is, I don't fucking know. Give me a second. Burn. So Burn's gone off. And Beelam's come on. Along with... So Beelam's on, sorry, and Treadwell. Cool. So Beelam and Treadwell are on. Yeah, I saw that score, Stormers Connaught, and I was like, Stormers were far ahead and they lost. Eesh. Time is on. Lamaro has been substituted, the captain, which means that Cece
by the referee in the end as Captain Lamaro, who's off the field for that HIA.
Oh, he's only off for an HIA. Okay.
The law situation is being explained to him.
Uncontested scrum, so Ireland don't have the chance to compete for it. So Italy clear through not Padovani, Garbisi. Lowry's got it, swings it in. Where's Hansen? Is he still on? The one time Hansen doesn't really do anything in a game where he absolutely should. Absolute dickhead. Why did I make him my captain? Humours dropped that cold. Oh, out the back from the prop. Love it. And who's this? Where's the scrum off? Fusco with the box kick. Sexton offloads to James Lowe, who then kicks. Padovani's got it. And it's tackled by Lowe and whoever the 19 is. Here's Ione. He's got the ball. He can't get it. Oh, hello. Oh, great tackle there from Van der Fleer, but no, he's all right. Fusco stabs it through. Oh. Casey's got the... Casey? Yeah, Casey. So Ireland have got the ball now in their own 22.
Safely to the forwards. Hello. The end had enough time to readjust after the slip.
Really good sweepers read there from Casey because Fusco had put through an absolutely sublime little reverse kick. Reverse grubber.
That sounds hectic.
Acceleration on the outside by Ioane makes the release.
I don't know if it's... I mean, obviously, look, there's a lot of suspect refereeing happening recently, but I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's confusion law-wise, because some of the laws, as we've seen, are dumb. Or if it's just shit refereeing. I don't know. Oh, and Fusco's done well there to steal it back and then is smacked by Beard. Sorry, not Beard, Bird. Baird. Oh, he did. Bloody hell, the prop did well there. Oh, shit. Okay, fair enough, you. Yeah, in terms of that, it could fizzle out to very little, but it also could be, literally World War III as we know it. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Dude, I don't fucking know. Like, the world's gone to shit. It's gone to shitter. Russia are going to probably drag us into some kind of Cold War. Another one. Another one. God, this game needs to end. Fuck. I need to stop drinking that. I'm literally getting... Oh, my God. So, Ireland is slowly moving them all up. It's stopped now, so Casey will pass it out to Henshaw. To Conan. Oh, it's a good line from Amani. Oh, who passed it inside to Baird, but Baird drops it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if I was Italy, I would be happy with this score. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? We're doing bloody well for considering.
You can see it's not a low risk offload. It's, as Trevor Brennan used to say, it was in the bread basket. But just the Italian players again.
All right, so another Italian substitution. I think it's Zanon. Yep, Zanon is on for. I think Marin. Oh, they break off the Italy break off the back. Bram Stain, what a lad. Oh, yeah, I've actually got him on my bench. I hope he does well. Oh, big hit from who's his name? What's his name again? Beelum, whoever was carrying that. Okay, Italy penalty advantage. Big hit there from Beelum.
Into a ruck, but you have to make a sweeping movement backwards. You can't just kick it through. Good collision win. Just needs some quick ball that way, but snuffed out with a huge hit from Beelum.
Alessandro Fusco's who's come on, that's off.
Did nuclear accidents. Yeah. The thing is, as soon as one's launched, the world is fucked. Like, the entire world. Done. Because then it's just everyone else launches. And, if nuclear warfare happens, that's going to be billions dead, I reckon. Like, I fuck knows what's going to happen there. I honestly don't know. Every major city will be targeted, which means I'm fucked. Because I'm in Edinburgh. It's the capital of Scotland. It'll be targeted. Dude, I don't know. London will be obliterated instantly. Go on. Do something, Hansen. Oh, he's got... Oh... Hansen, you can just feel he's like, oh, give me the goddamn ball. I want to score. Honestly, at this point, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to continue as if, obviously, I'm very unhappy with the situation in Ukraine because they don't deserve the shit that Russia's doing. I can't do anything about it. And my life at the moment is very much in its developmental stage. I'm getting everything sorted. So Italy are playing on their 5-meter line. Garbisi clears. Sorry, I'm clicking this thing because I have ADHD and I need something to do with my hands. Which is why it's very dangerous when I drink. Because I just won't stop. I have to keep moving my hand. Who's that? Okay, so Sheehan's gone off now, which means that Herring has come on straight into a lineout and straight into a lost lineout. Iony's got the ball. Run back into the forwards. Fast lane. Yeah, I think I know where that is. Oh, charge down from Byrne. Sorry, Baird. And he's got the try. Great pickup from him. What did I say the score was going to be? 47-15, I think I said. Not far away from it. It's not going to be 15 for Italy, but I'm not far. Ryan Baird. I should have put him in my team. He's been really good today. Gilchrist was fucking average for Scotland. Oh, he's quick for a number at 5. Bloody hell.
So that the ball's trajectory can't go over the top. There's an awful lot of excitement around Ryan Baird and the
Aberdeen, obviously. Well, yeah. I mean, you'd think Edinburgh would be hit because it's just the capital. Like, I reckon every capital will be nuked. Like, it's just billions dead instantly.
All of those characteristics, you know, you see in these kick chases, he's keeping up with wingers. He's a very, very exciting guy, and that was a great bit of pressure for him. And I'm sure he'll be delighted with getting that try.
It's a bit of a depressing conversation for right now. 9 minutes left of the game. At the moment, 40 I need to add 2 points. 43-6. And even now, still, it's not a bad score for a 13-man Italy. Garbisi kicks off fairly flat. More of a low one. Try and force a knock on. Oh, Italy have got a turnover here. I think through a knock on at the ruck by Ireland. They try to stab it through, and it's just too far and dribbles out before Ione can get to it.
As that line-up sets up, we should tell you that the Guinness Six Nations is back in 2 weeks' time, and we have 2 games live on ITV and STV on Saturday, the 12th of March, Italy-Scotland. That will be followed by England versus Ireland. And on the Sunday, it's Gallagher Premiership live action. Northampton Saints against Wasps. Both teams never let you down when it comes to the entertainment factor. It's that live on ITV and STV as well.
Johnny Sexton whips it out to Conan. Conan hits the line, makes a good 10 meters. Casey to Johnny Sexton again. Ringrose kicks through for Lowry to chase. I think he's kept it in. No, he's not. Oh, you know what? I suppose the only thing about it is if it happens, everyone's screwed. So there's no point in really thinking about it.
So close. Again, direct to his man Ceci.
So Italy have the ball. Looks like Fusco is going to shape to box kick, but then decides to change his mind because he was getting swamped. Makes a couple of meters off a little snipe. Garbisi out the back. Byrne makes a good tackle. Byrne, Baird. Baird. And Italy decide to go for the box kick. James Lowe again, safe under the high ball. Johnny Sexton feeds Ringrose.
Sexton just being a little step off where they want to go.
Conan, Casey to Sexton. Sexton feeds Omani. No, sorry, not Omani. Kilcoyne. Casey, quick. This is really quick ball. There's Omani. They're making ground. Sexton. Conan straight through. But he's ankle tapped, so he's down. Casey, Sexton. Get it to Hansen. Get it. Where's Hansen? Get it to Hansen. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Ring Road. Hansen, go looking for it, please. Just get a try. Oh, and Hansen skips out the tackle, but it's Ringrose feeds Herring. Van der Fleer with a good. Okay. Oh, go on. Yes. Go on, Hansen. Hansen put. Oh. God damn it. Ball was slapped down and out. And so it's going to be a penalty to Ireland. Please don't give another card. So it's much like the Luke Cowan-Dickie thing against Scotland. This will lead to a yellow. This will be a yellow for Italy. Might be a penalty try too. 12 man, yeah. It's going to be a yellow. Oh, great. He's on my bench. No!
Let me check another wide angle, please. Let me check a wider angle, please.
Just wants to check whether it's a penalty try as well as a yellow card.
How much cover was that? So you think that we are this fault?
He wouldn't get it.
It's Fischetti. He's done
Well, you're right.
amazing things, but you can't factor that in.
So, Bramstein has been yellow carded. 12. 5 minutes with 12 players.
In a Six Nations match.
Yeah, Van der Fleer has been bloody good.
You get to feel for Bramstein there. The words the refs and the assistant refs are using there is batting away.
I mean, there's less than 5 minutes left, so that's not going to. I doubt that's going to happen. But you just can't. You can't see Ireland not scoring here. If they don't, it's pathetic.
Not a border on the farcical, really, isn't it? 12 out there for Italy.
Just the four defenders in the back line and the water carrier.
Go to Hansen. Go to Hansen. God damn it.
Almost walked this in. Sexton knows it. Lowry, hat-trick. No, unselfish. On to Lowry. So he can have his second.
There we go.
Unselfish, because I think if Lowry had done his fight there on the angle, he could have been in. But he made sure, and that is the right thing to do.
I'd say he was looking at Ty Furlong when he didn't pass the ball to him maybe 10 minutes previous and just like, listen, I don't want to be singing.
Oh, he should have gone for it. Absolutely should have gone for it. Get his hat trick on debut.
Not really a well-worked move, a low-risk move from Ireland, but a very, very but the outcome they needed.
Oh dear.
Evens up the tries, and each half low has 2. The second half scores from.
I think he gets the kick.
And tricky conversion, but this could take it to 50. All felt a bit hollow that though. The game has for a long time.
And does. Good kick there.
It is 50.
50 points to 6.
Mike Lowry had to make friends and influence people. Could have easily brought this in on the outside arc, but that endearing to his teammates and will probably more.
Ugh, it's sad. Like I think this game needs to end. All it is now a test of character for Italy. And they have, to be fair, stood up hugely. I have a lot of respect for this Italian side now. Garbisi's been replaced, which I can only assume means that Marine's back on. Okay.
He's been one of those who's thrown himself about.
Low to Henshaw. Hume.
James Hume sitting up for Casey. Sexton, nice delay.
Oh God, I tell you what, he's pretty quick. Oh, Zanon was really well placed there to take that intercept.
Every reason for those Italian players not to be in that passing channel, not to get back to there. And it really
Italy are going to try attack through Ioane.
It's largely going to amount to nothing.
But he can't really get anywhere. But at least they've still got possession.
They can walk off this pitch knowing they've done everything they possibly can. What a little delay pass from Sexton. That is the class that guy brings. He really is on a different level.
And Ireland faring better against Italy than England did. And France did. That might be important for the final analysis, as we said before.
Oh, yes, they need to score another try.
Defender makes the decision for it. Just holds on. Puts the brakes.
I mean, they're not going to be unhappy with the score. They'll feel they could have got a lot more, but they're not going to be unhappy with the score. Sexton kicks it through, and it's well fielded by, who's number 22? Fusco. Fucking hell, I wish I'd chosen Lowe or Lowry.
More points to be had out there. There was time left in the game.
I don't think Hansen's done particularly well. I don't think he's done much.
Good choice, thanks very much. I never quite got a hat trick. I didn't have Mike Lowry passing me the easy pass.
Crowd wants it. Conan takes the line out.
Haven't done great this round, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Not fantastic. Just swing it to Hansen, please. Casey tries to go himself. They'll definitely score her. You might be on here, mate. Van der Fleer. Oh, I had Van der... He's going to score. Oh, held up.
Great result for the Italians.
Van der Fleer's had a cracker of a game, and I took him out in my squad last weekend.
Hit it straight out, I don't think. So they'll have to try and.
I think he just wanted to fact check before they went for that. If we kick this out, we'll do about it.
Checking the law again.
That was poor. It wasn't great, but it was good. To be fair, good defense from Italy. It was good defense from Italy. All right, we're in overtime now. No, the game's still going. They're just doing a goal line dropout, but they can't kick it directly out. So we're just dealing with some injuries at the moment. That's time off. Give me a sec. Fischetti with 6 carries and 24 meters made. Not bad for a prop. Lamaro's back on.
Who are we going for? Lowry or Lowe?
Romani's got it. It's a knock on from Italy, and they've got it on the 22. Sexton holds the pass and then passes off to Herring. Casey, back to Sexton. Sexton attacks the line. Back to Casey. On an offload. Treadwell out to Omani. Omani to Lowe. Spins out of one tackle.
That means a number game over here must be in Ireland's favour. It is.
Conan goes through. Gives it to Sexton. Go right, you bastards. And Treadwell will rumble over with a try. So, Ireland score in overtime. And there's no way Sexton will miss this, so that'll be it. 57-6.
Circumstances. And they did a good job, an adequate job. They got the points they needed on the board, Ben. But it's very, very hard to know, really. Even the players who got a chance, did they play well? Did they not play well? Because I suppose the game just wasn't there for them to be tested in. So I think Andy Farrell is no better off 80 minutes after than he was beforehand.
I'd be happy with how Sexton's done since he's come on. I think he's looked really sharp as well, but I have to say the Italians' effort, even in that last defensive set, where eventually they just ran out of any numbers to stop the momentum. But Fischetti, loose head prop. I know he's not had to scrummage today, but he's racing around making tackles all over the place. Absolute hero of a man today.
And that will be the ball game, people. That is it. Full time, 57-6.
Well done, well played for coming out of that, limiting the damage the best they could. There's a lot to like about this Ireland team. We can all see that. But they have a result which...
And that is...
on the table at the end of
That was not the most fun game to commentate on.
a performance which they will just take and move on from.
Cheers, you. Have a good one. Right, okay, so game over, 57-6. The review will be out fairly soon. I might just get that done right now, just so it's done. And it's fresh. Not much else to say, really. Really sad for Italy. But they showed a lot of heart in that game, not gonna lie. So, good on them. And, all right, we'll call it there. Cheers, guys. Thanks for joining. And I will maybe see you. I doubt I'll see you next weekend. Maybe the weekend after. But have a good week and stay safe. And let's hope the world doesn't go to shit. Cheers.